Hello guys, welcome back to Concrete Elbow. Yesterday, Brian Shaw did a live Q&A on his channel, and the first question that was thrown at him was if he has grasped all the things that Devin taught him when they did a collab a few weeks ago. And Brian said he's still trying to process everything, it's gonna take some time, but surprisingly Brian also said that he feels like the strength is already there.
I think the the strength is hopefully there. It's just a technique thing that I got to get dialed in.
I think that was just Brian's humble way of describing it. That's how he is. But yeah, I think it's interesting that Brian thinks the same way as most of us do. He acknowledges that he's still lacking the technique and the flow on the table, but he's not discounting the raw strength that he already possesses. Some of you might say that Brian's gonna need at least a few years before he can be at top level, because he's still gonna need to condition his joints and everything after he mastered the technique. But it is also a fact that there are people like Leonidas Arcona and Riekerd who's been arm wrestling for only like 1, 2, 3 years but came from an athletic background, and they just suddenly started dominating everyone who has a decade more experience and conditioning compared to them. And this is Brian Shaw we're talking about. He is on top of the pyramid when it comes to genetic strength and power. If Leonidas and Riekerd can do it in such a short amount of time, Brian should be able to as well. And I'm telling you, Brian said before he did his live Q&A, he just finished his workout, back day and arm wrestling training. That is how serious Brian is right now. Rest in peace, Lachlan.